Hello again, I'm Mike and I am the Sports History Collector. After a brief absence, I thought it was past time to start up the Athletes at War series again. This time it's Volume 25, World War II, featuring baseballs and the Navy's Hank Bow Wow Arft. And yes, I guess with a name like Arft, you're going to get a nickname like Bow Wow. Hank played parts of 5 seasons for the St. Louis Browns from 1948 through 1952, compiling a lifetime .253 average with 13 home runs. Not exactly what you would be looking for in a first baseman, although he was part of 2 memorable events while playing with the Browns. Even with those, the events probably pale in comparison to the events he witnessed while serving in the Navy during World War II. Hank played for the Browns minor league teams from 1940 through 1942, where he showed great potential, but it was later in that 1942 season that Hank decided to enlist in the Navy. Once enlisted, Hank started off at the Naval Training Center, Great Lakes, Illinois. He was then shipped to the Naval Training and Distribution Center at Shoemaker, California, where he was given his orders to serve on a brand new ship called the USS Goss. The Goss was a John C. Butler-class destroyer escort, a ship designed to be an anti-submarine ship that could operate in open oceans at speeds up to 20 knots. Leaving Pearl Harbor en route to support the Lingayen landings and the invasion of Iwo Jima, the Goss joined up with a carrier and 4 other destroyer escorts to form a hunter-killer group. It was on this voyage when, in the early hours of January 5th, the ships steamed within 150 miles of the Japanese airfields on Luzon, where they were spotted by scout planes. At 7:58 a.m., Combat Air Patrol intercepted 15 to 20 enemy planes, 35 miles from the formation, shot down 9, and turned the others back. At noon, another raid was intercepted and turned back about 45 miles from the ships. The last and heaviest air attack of the day came at 1650, about 100 miles off Corregidor. 16 kamikazes with 4 escorts broke through Combat Air Patrol to dive to the ships. They succeeded in hitting heavy cruisers Louisville and HMAS Australia, escort carrier Manila Bay, and destroyer escort Stafford. In the fierce fight to repel the deadly threat, the Goss was credited with shooting down 2 of the kamikazes. The Goss would eventually make it to the Japanese mainland, where they provided support. It was also there for the ceremony when Japan officially surrendered. Hank Arft, we salute you and the other brave men of the USS Goss, and thank you for your service. And now for a couple fun baseball tidbits. Despite a fairly short career, Hank Arft did manage to be the starting first baseman in a game in which 3'7" Eddie Goodell was sent to bat by the Browns as a pinch hitter. Goodell walked on 4 pitches from Bob Kane. 5 days later, on August 24th, Arft manned first base again for the game trumpeted as Grandstand Manager Night, in which fans using placards made the decision on various strategic plays. As a promotion, the event was far from a success. Only 3,925 people witnessed the game. And now from my collection. I have a beautifully signed 1951 Bowman card of Hank Arft. The colors are vivid with the orange and brown piping in the uniform, the tan in his face, and the bold green of his background. All of this is highlighted by the beautiful blue ink signature across his chest. I'm very happy to have added this one to the collection. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Athletes at War featuring Hank Arft, and I'll talk to you soon.
Take the time to make some sense of what you want to say, and cast your words away upon the waves. and sail them home with acquiesce on a ship of hope today. And as they land upon the shore, tell them not to fear no more. Say it loud and sing it proud.